Namaste and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Anita Goa. Welcome. This is a routine for when you feel mental fatigue or overload or just stressed in general. I hope that it's going to help to kind of take you out of your head, bring you into your body and find a balance between the two. I have a few tools here with me which I will list right after this intro. You can gather it all together and we shall begin in a lying down position. I hope that you enjoy this practice. Please let me know in the comments. Thumbs it up if you did, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I will be very grateful if you do. Let's begin. So we'll lie down in a constructive rest position. And in the active rest position, you're just going to adjust yourself so your lower, middle, and upper back feels comfortable. The legs can be hip distance apart, shoulder distance apart, or even mat distance apart. Just see where you feel most grounded and supported. And then see if you can soften the buttocks area a bit. See if you can soften your belly. Tuning into your breath, and just let your breath move from your belly up into your rib cage and all the way up into your upper chest towards your clavicles or collarbones on the inhale. And then on the exhale, let the breath move from the top and then all the way back down, emptying the lungs out. You can place one hand on the belly, another hand on your heart, or you can rest the arms at the side of your body. Try to soften your eyes, soften your mouth and your jaw. And as you soften and you stay connected to the breath, see if you can feel the contact points from your body and into the floor or into the earth. And see if you can just let your head get very heavy. Notice where the tension is at. And without trying to change it, just allow it to be what it is. And stay with your breath. Good. And slowly bring your palms together and then rub your palms together as in palming. Let's feel the energy building up within your hands. And then take your hands or your palms and place them over your eyes. And just let your shoulder blades soften, let your shoulders drop down, and just let the hands nourish your eyes as a way to try to reset our screen eyes. Looking at screens all day long can be extremely fatiguing. So this is a simple way of bringing some energy back into the eyes and also into the brain. Okay, then release the hands. And you're going to take your fingers just where your third eye is, between your eyebrows, and just draw the skin up a little bit. And then gently stroke the hands towards your temples, and then release. And then do that again. Go back in, lift up a little bit, and then as if you're pulling it away, all right? Just very gently. One more time. Good. Then take your thumb and your first finger and then start to squeeze your earlobes and then work your way up along your ears and then rub them a little bit. Start to notice if it feels very tense and tight there, and then pause. Wherever it feels the tightest, you can go up and down. You can even pause the video if you need to spend a little bit more time here. Try to soften your jaw, your eyes, your lips as you do it. And then again, take the palm of your hand and then vigorously, lightly rub your ears. And then feeling that the fingertips are massaging behind the ears and a little bit into your neck. You can even use the fingers, and then use the fingers and go up along your skull. And then massage along your hairline. It's incredible what a difference all of this makes. Super simple. And then you can take your hair and then pull it a little bit at the root. And if you don't have hair, don't worry. Just keep massaging your head just like with your fingertips. Just pull it a little bit. You can even lift your head. And it's very stimulating to the head. Getting some blood circulation here. Good, and release. And just rest the arms at the side and just notice. You can move your head a little bit side to side. Good. And then slowly work your feet together, so just toe heel them together. You can open your eyes now and then draw your right knee towards your chest and then extend the right leg out. And you can interlace your fingers and hold your hand on top of the knee or right where your shin is at or behind your knee, if that feels better, if your knees feel sensitive. And then we're going to a very gentle twist to the right. So your right hand supports your thigh to the outside of the knee, and then you can open the arm to the side. So just gentle, okay? Don't force the leg over. Just feel a little bit of a stretch into the left side of your spine. Yeah, and then come back to the center. And then draw the right knee in. Either hold behind the knee or on top. Relax your shoulders. Extend your left leg out. Or if it feels better to keep it bent, of course you can keep it bent. Good. And then slowly, gently, twisting from the bottom of the ribs and opening up the right side of the spine. Breathe in and breathe out. If you keep your eyes open, try to soften them as you focus at a spot there in front of you. Good, and slowly come back up to the center. You can draw the left knee in and just give yourself a good hug. You can find a happy baby pose if you want to, holding on to the ankles, shrugging the shoulders around. Good. And then cup the hands around the knees, draw the knees away, and then gradually roll yourself up. So if you need a little momentum to come up, that's fine. Gradually come up. Okay, we're going to come into an easy seat, and feel free to sit on a block or sit on a blanket. We'll do 2 rounds of Kapalabhati breathing. I have a tutorial on Kapalabhati breathing, which I will link in the description box below if you need it. Roll the shoulders back. Try to soften your eyes and your jaw. Keep the mouth closed. We'll do 50 sharp exhalations through the nose. Remember that the exhalations are active and the inhalations are passive. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Inhale fully. And begin. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Do that again. Full inhale. Complete exhale. And we'll do another round. Full inhale. Deep inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale. Complete exhale. And stay with your breath. So Kapalabhati breathing is referred to as the skull shining breath. So it is a very energizing, uplifting type of pranayama, but we will balance it out. Good, and slowly, gradually, you're going to open your eyes. I barely wanted to open my eyes. But if you have a blanket on top of your yoga mat, you're going to fold it in a little bit so your hands can go in front and your feet can go into the back. But also we're going to go into a wide angle pose where our feet will be on the yoga mat like this. So I have quite a lot of flexibility, so you adjust according to how you feel. And then you're going to place a block at the height that you need, and you're basically just going to find a position where you can hang a bit upside down. I'm going to come up a little bit more so my head can just rest onto the block. If you do have a lot of flexibility and you can come all the way down and rest this way, and you feel comfortable that way and it feels nurturing and calming, go for the position that feels right for you.
So your forearms can either rest onto the floor like I'm doing, or you can also extend the arms out in front of you, right? So when we're turned upside down, we have a new perspective. And if it feels good, you can also interlace the fingers behind you and stretch the arms up and over the head. So this creates a little bit more space into the shoulders and the upper part of the chest. So if you find yourself breathing a lot and holding your breath and the upper part of your chest towards the collarbones feel very tight, this will help to release and open so that afterwards you'll be able to breathe a little bit more fully up into this area. Good. And then gradually release it down. All right, slowly come up to a halfway pose and then turn into just a low lunge position from here and step it back into a downward facing dog. Good. Feel free to take the blanket away if you feel that it doesn't serve you at all. Inhale to a cow pose and exhale to a child's pose. Inhale, rise up into a camel prep. Keep the arms at the side of your body. And then exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale to an Anjana Asana, arms extend or bend the elbows into cactus arms. And then exhale into a downward facing dog. Inhale to a cow. Exhale to a child. Inhale, camel prep. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Oy, that was the floor. Inhale, Anjana Asana, reach the arms up or bend the elbows. I was wondering, was that my knee? And exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Inhale to cow again. Exhale to child. Inhale to camel prep. And exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, Anjana. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child. Inhale, camel prep. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, Anjana. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, cow. And exhale to child. Now find a praying child where your elbows bend and your forehead can either be on the floor or onto a block. Breathe as fully in and as fully out as you can. Good, and slowly, gradually come out of it. And sit up tall. You can shrug your shoulders up, forward, back, and down. Sit on a block if you need to.
in this hero pose. Just keeping it very simple, moving slowly so we don't have to use too much brain power to figure it out. Going the other direction, circle it all the way around. Good, and release. All right, we're going to sit down into an easy seat again. Sit on a block again so that you can find lift and elevation in your hips to find full extension in your spine. Hope you feel better already. We're going to do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing, Nadi Shodhana. So you're going to use your thumb to close your right nostril. Your two first fingers will touch your third eye, the eyebrow center, and your ring finger is going to close your left nostril. And you just want to close it very gently at the tip. You don't want to press it in or move your head in order to close it. Okay? Soften the shoulders. Breathe in, breathe out. Close your right nostril. Inhale through your left. Close your left nostril. Exhale through your right. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril. And exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Close. Exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Close. Exhale through your left. Continue on 3 more cycles on your own. And try to make the breath as long and deep as you can. So even though you are breathing through your nostrils, you're still breathing through your nose. So even though you're breathing through your nostrils, you're breathing through your lungs. Soften your eyes, soften your jaw. Just feel the breath traveling from one nostril to the next. When you're done, rest your hand on your thigh. Just take your time. Inhale. And exhale. Now continue to stay with your breath. And every time you inhale, visualize yourself inhaling all the way down into your pelvic floor and including your legs and your feet. And then every time you exhale, exhale from your feet, your legs, your pelvic floor, and all the way up through your body to the crown of your head. Inhale all the way down into your foundation. And then exhale from your foundation, from your root, all the way up to your crown. And keep going, inhaling down, exhaling up. Softening your eyes, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Just allowing the foundation to become more and more rooted. Allowing everything in the middle to feel supported. And allow the top to feel open, expansive. Like there's movement, there's flow. There's space. To stay with your breath. If you want to continue to sit here for longer, feel free to pause the video and sit here longer. Working with the Apana Vayu and the Prana Vayu. The Apana Vayu is at the base in the root, and the Prana Vayu is in the chest and the head. So often when we feel fatigued or anxious, stressed, these two pranas are out of balance. By bringing them together, you find more harmony. We're now slowly going to recline into a shavasana position. Move very slowly. If you pull the blanket away, you can bring it back. And then you can take your chair, your eye pillow, your obsidian, and a pillow for your head if you want to. Draping your legs over the chair. I feel this to be so grounding and nurturing. You can take your obsidian and place it on your forehead, if you have one, and you can take your eye pillow if you have one and place it over the obsidian and your eyes. Position your arms in a way that feels comfortable to you. If it feels okay to turn your palms down, you can do that because that will be a little bit more grounding. You can also keep your hands on your body. Now continue to stay with your breath. Can continue to stay with the apana and prana breath. Inhaling down into the apana vayu and exhaling up into the prana vayu. Just let your eyes soften further. Soften your lips, your jaw, your cheeks, your forehead. Allow the neck and the shoulders to drop. The shoulder blades to soften and drop against the earth. Feeling your sacrum and your pelvis getting heavy, supported against the earth. Feeling your legs and your feet becoming heavy, supported against the chair. Feeling the chair supported against the earth. Just allow your head to become heavier and heavier. Allow it to be supported against a pillow as you feel the pillow is supported against the earth. If you want to stay longer, feel free to stay longer and pause the video. If you're ready to come out of it, deepen your breath. And then wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Just notice how you feel. You can draw one knee at a time towards your chest and give yourself a good hug. Yeah. Remove the eye pillow. Remove the crystal. And then roll over to the side. Yay. And slowly push yourself up. Oh, I don't know about you, but I feel good. I haven't felt so much mental fatigue, but I do think I have some kind of toothache. Something has happened to my tooth. So I'm feeling that a little bit in my head. But let's lie back down just for a moment back into the constructive rest position and see if it feels better. See if the yoga works. Just notice if in your head it feels a little lighter, you feel a little brighter. Notice the areas that felt very tense and tight initially, if they now feel like there's a little bit more connection, movement, like the wind is blowing through it or the water is flowing through it. There's some circulation. There's some space. Good, then come up. I hope so. I hope so. Please let me know. I would love to hear it. So many things we could do, and if you want more of these, I'll be happy to make more. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you feel much better, and all the best. Mwah.